Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you for spending time with me. I know that the more salacious the story, the younger the victim or the perpetrator, the more attention a case gets. There was a time, and I'm looking at statistics from 2008, 2009, where a case involving a blonde female under 25 would get far more attention than that of a dark-haired female or even a blonde male. But that has shifted a little, but it is still true that if there is a whiff of alcohol or drug abuse, a case may also not get the same attention as that involving a clean-cut housewife or a child. We can carry on and on and on, but at the end of the day, the victim, whatever he or she had done, they are still someone's child, someone's brother or sister or friend, and the justice we seek is not for the dead, it is indeed for the living. And therefore, regardless of the fact that I'll likely get more clicks and views if I should talk about Summer Wells or Brian Koberger or Richard Allen, I really feel that these other cases also need attention, also need our time and law enforcement's time. What if it was your mother, your sister, your daughter, your brother, your father, your son? Wouldn't you want somebody to pay attention? In the last 39 years, there had been 17,523 homicides and counting in Indiana. Around 10,318 of the homicides had been solved through the years, leaving 7,205 and counting unsolved murders in Indiana. No matter how long ago, how old, male or female, someone is still wondering what happened to their father, mother, brother, sister, and more than that, the person who robbed these families of their loved one, if still alive, is still walking among you. If you know anything about any of these cold cases, whether in Indiana or not, you owe it to yourself and your community to speak up. Now, I'm going to do one or two more Indiana cold or old unsolved cases, and then we are going to look at other states, other countries, including my own, in an effort to give a voice to the voiceless, to the ones who can't speak for themselves. If you want me to look into a specific case, please do so in the comment section below. If you have a story to tell, maybe missing a family member or friend, whatever it is, you can send me an email at bookwormonthecase@gmail.com. Today, however, we're going to talk about Andi Wagner. Andi Madison Wagner was last seen on August the 6th, 2022, thus more than a year ago. On the day Andi went missing, her sister Alex saw her for about 10 minutes. She actually came in to pack. As far as Alex knew, Andi had asked her mother, who lived in Texas, to come fetch her. And although Andi's mom did not up and left straight away, there were arrangements made that she would be fetching Andi in the coming weeks. And unfortunately, Andi, like I said, came in, she packed up some stuff, and she left, not telling anybody where she was going to. So unfortunately, Andi disappeared before her mother could get to her. According to Alex, though Andi was getting her stuff together and in order, she did not say where she was going or whether she was coming back or when she was coming back. To this day, Andi's mother, Elaine Garcia, regrets that she did not get into her car straight away and collected Andi and took her home to Texas. But Alex was turning 21 in a few weeks, and the idea was that she would come down for Alex's 21st birthday They would celebrate it together and she would take Andy back home with her. But again, before Elaine could get back to Evansville, Andy was missing. Andy, unfortunately, was in active addiction, and that was one of the reasons why she wanted to get away. She told her mother that she was worried that Evansville would swallow her whole. After Andy's disappearance, Elaine moved back to Evansville from Texas, and she says that the searching, the waiting, and the insecurity is mentally and physically exhausting. Andy was indeed last seen in Oakland City, nearly 40 miles from Evansville. There are so many questions which neither police nor the family could or would answer. Clearly, coming home to pack and then leaving tells me that Andy left of her own free will, at least at that point. But how did she get to Oakland City? Was someone waiting for her and took her, or did she hitch a ride from a stranger, or did she use some mode of public transport? We don't know. Did Andy have a boyfriend or some people she was hanging out with more regularly than others? Where was she ultimately heading? Indianapolis, perhaps? Andy was 24 when she went missing, 5 foot 4 inches, 125 pounds, with brown hair. Andy was reported missing to the Evansville police. At one point, there was indeed a tip that Andy was being trafficked, and the FBI got involved briefly. However, according to the family, there had been minimal involvement by the FBI since. According to Elaine, there had also been limited media attention and support from law enforcement, resulting in Elaine herself coordinating her own searches. Although at first glance it appears that Andi herself decided to up and leave, and of course that is not illegal for an adult to do. Her mother and sister are, however, desperate to know where she is or whether she's okay. Although Elaine is hopeful that her daughter may still be alive out there, she is also realistic, and in her opinion, the fact that she had not contacted her family for so long and so suddenly stopped taking calls from them does not indicate anything good. Please, if Andy wants to remain missing, that is totally fine. But if you had seen her, please report it to your nearest police station. Her mother, sister, extended family, and friends are really waiting for some news about Andy, and her mother needs more than 4 hours sleep per night. So please, if you see something, please say something. Okay, guys, that's it from me for now. Please take good care of yourselves. Bye.